Good evening and welcome to Coinsomniacs with Paul at Paul's Spare Time. How is everyone this evening? Went looking for my buddy Bassman and didn't see him tonight. Did see a little bit of Can, but did not see the Bassman. Not sure where the Bassman is. If maybe he is working. Hello, Les Likes Coins, J Money, good evening, Chocolate 32, Michael Fallis, Benjamin Lee Alexander, good to see you, Coin Crew Thug, first in the house, Benjamin Lee Alexander again, Jim Cantor, Pastor Tim, good to see you, Gunny's Quarterdeck, good evening, good evening, good evening. Hopefully you are all well out there. Let's see if this, how do I do this? How do I do this? Maybe I don't. We'll just leave it like that. We will just leave it like that. Hi, Michael. Good to see you, good to see you. Paul got all his shipping done this morning. Without a Saturday night stream, it was much easier. There were only, I think, 25 packages from Sunday's mom and pop doubleheader. And boy, that was a lot of fun at the mom and pop doubleheader. It was half dime week. Holy smokes, did we find some half dimes. Hey, Nicole Wenzel, good to see you. Nicole, you're going to get to pick a box for Walker Magnet tonight. So Walker Magnet is the last mulligan box we have to do. So I hope you're feeling lucky tonight, Nicole. You are going to be picking a box. Hello, Stan Horn, good to see you. Hope you're having a great evening as well. I did get a couple things in I have to show you all. I have two of my 4 things I opened to help with coin hunting have arrived. And a lot of other things have arrived too. Paul's going to have an auction soon. Paul went auction purchase crazy. Rolls. Coin Crew Thug, the first box is a mulligan box. And it is spoken for, but box number 2, there is no mulligan for box number 2, so box number 2 is available tonight. Box number 2 is available. I do have rolls open. JT Mode, good to see you. So if you're interested, I don't think I put the information in I didn't in the description, but I will real quick. Because box 2 is open. If we don't get donators for it, we will just open it and give away what we find. But box 2 could be had. Let me go find the information and pull it in. Give me a second, maybe a second and a half. Maybe. Got it. Copy. Get back here and put it in here. All right, it's there. It's there. Robert Saves History, good evening. MLZB, good evening. BH Ringer, good to see you. Stan Horn, Hudson has a package coming, going to send it off tomorrow. Okay, Stan Horn. He's got 2 waiting for him here that we have to open, one's he and I. And we will be doing a video, a mail call. So we'll just add them to the mail call when they come in. because somebody else had said they were sending something too. So Hud's going to have some packages to open, and Hudson likes packages. Hudson did have a baseball game tonight, and they won 11-4 or 5. They played against a pretty good team, and Hudson went 2 for 2 at the plate tonight. And at first base, he caught a line drive and tagged the runner that had gotten off of first base and got an unassisted double play and fielded another ground ball cleanly and got an out. So he had probably his best game of the year, and he had a lot of fun playing ball tonight. But Stan Horn, that's very nice of you sending Hudson something. Thank you. Much appreciated. I did get all my shipping done. Got all my shipping done early today because there's only 25 packages. That was nice. That was very nice. Got it all to the post office, dropped off by 4. So Paul ordered, I guess I could show him here. Benji, Benjamin Franklin, Hopper, Benjamin Franklin. Hello, Muscle Shell. Hello, Bo Palmer Coins. Good to see you. So, we've got a Benji. Now, he is copper and not silver, but a silver Benji of this size would have been probably out of Paul's price range. It does look a lot like the Benjamin Franklin on the half dollars. So we've got that as part of our repertoire now. Thug loves Benji. I love Benji too. And this next one is little bitty. Little bitty. This is a sculpture that has been done. And I don't know exactly what it's made out of. At the price it should be silver, but it's not silver. This is a sculpture of the Walking Liberty. And that is just about the cutest thing I have ever seen. There probably aren't a lot of those out there. But that is a sculpture of a walker. We've never seen her from the back. Now we have. But we've got a Walking Liberty and a Benji to use. Hello, Angry Warrior. Good to see you. Rob Winslow. So, I don't know if it'll focus. But somebody made that. Sculpted it, then cast it. I assume it's bronze. It could be brass. It'd be very tarnished silver, but I don't think so. They priced it like it was silver. But come on, focus, baby. Come on, come on. I just thought that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Squirrel in the house. So we've got Benji and the Walking Lady that are here. So that's due. I have a couple more things coming that are not here yet. So let's get down to business. Nicole, are you still here? We are going to do a mulligan box for the Walker Magnet. I haven't seen the Walker Magnet. I saw him over on Can much earlier. But I have not seen the Walker Magnet this evening. If Walker Magnet's here, he can pick his own box. But if not, he has authorized Nicole to pick a box. She's here. Okay. Hey, John Jacobs, good to see you. Pastor Tim back safely home in Tennessee, so Paul's got to work tonight. It's just terrible, Pastor Tim. You should be here, so I don't have to do this. So, Nicole, our choices. We're going to protect the Adverkurt boxes. We really don't have a major history of any silver in any of these, but I've liked the way the Adverkurt boxes have looked, and one of the boxes that I sent out had silver in it. So, your choices tonight is box B6, and box B6... the B boxes are 2 for $9 on silver. Box 7 had a 90% and a proof. We've got one lonely TT box, TT6. And TT6 I almost opened by myself, but the box before it I found 240s in. So I saved TT6. We've got the Dreadpool boxes. We've got Dreadpool 1, 4, 8, and 10. And we are 1 for 6 in the Dreadpool boxes with silver. And that was box 2, which had 2 90s and 2 40s. But then the next 5 boxes, I had nothing. The Adverkurt boxes we're saving. And we have the Pastor Tim boxes, 1 through 7 and 9 and 10. Pastor Tim opened the only Pastor Tim box that has been opened. And it had 2 NIFCs and 2 No F 1977s. I think is what it was. So we're 0 for 1 in the Pastor Tim boxes. So, Nicole Wenzel, Pastor Tim boxes, Dreadpool boxes, clean up the Turtle block boxes, or clean up box B6. B9 is highlighted. It just doesn't show up very highlighted. I put my finger there, it might. B6 is the only B box left. What do you think? Hello, Shannon Smith. Is that Treasure Hog's hit point status at the top of your screen? Treasure Hog ended up as the stream boss the other night. Treasure Boss put in on Sunday a dinner fund for Hudson and I, and we went and used it at KFC on the way to Hudson's house. So he ended up as the stream boss on Sunday. Nicole Wenzel, what are the choices? All right, Nicole, I just said the choices. I know I did. It seems familiar to me. B6, B boxes, 2 for $9. With box 7 had a 90 and a proof. TT6, Turtle boxes, 2 for $9 on silver. And the last one I opened had 2 silvers in it. Dreadpool 1, 4, 8, and 10. They are 1 for 6 on the Dreadpool boxes. Box 2 had 2 90s and 2 40s. Adverkurt boxes we are saving. And we've got the Pastor Tim boxes, which were last week's boxes. We've only opened box 8. Pastor Tim opened it and found 2 NIFCs and 2 miscellaneous. So we have 1 through 7 and 9 and 10. So we haven't opened enough Pastor Tim boxes to really know anything about them. So those are your choices. B6, TT6, Dreadpool 1, 4, 8, or 10, or Pastor Tim 1 through 7, 1 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 1 through 7, 9, or 10. Hello, Fred Freer. Good to see you. No, it's not focusing extremely. Oh, if I put it down there, it focuses great. What's up with that? So talk to me, Nicole. Hello, Sandy H. Good to see you. I would be tempted to go Dreadpool 1 and to see if maybe those 90s and 40s and 2 are close by, or Dreadpool 4, or go to the Pastor Tim boxes because they're pretty much unsearched. But that's just me. That's just me. What do I know? What do I know? There's probably silver in the room. I just don't know where it is. Sandy, I got the can late tonight because Hudson had a ball game. But he said that he gave away, I think the first giveaway were the coins that you won here and got sent you sent to him. So he said it was kind of in your and I's honor tonight that he did the opening giveaway. So that's cool. Very generous of you, Sandy H. I'll have to go back and catch that on replay because I missed it tonight. Nicole Wenzel in deep consternation over this choice. B6, TT6, Dreadpool 1, 4, 8, or 10, or Pastor Tim 1 through 7, 9, or 10. We're doing a mulligan box for Walker Magnet. He called me out. I thought I told him not to. He did, Sandy H. Well, I don't know if he did when he gave it away, but when I popped in, he told me. So he told everybody, I guess, at the same time. Let's go with Dreadpool 1. All right. Dreadpool 1 it is. Dreadpool 1 or 4 is probably where I would have mined first. It doesn't mean anything. Can is man. He is the man. Dreadpool 1. All right, let me grab Dreadpool 1. It is. How in the world can Dreadpool 1 be on the bottom? I don't know, but it is. There is Dreadpool 1. I will be right back. Right. It has been a week since Paul has searched a $50 box because Pastor Tim and the other Jimmy searched last Wednesday. So it was last Monday. Dreadpool 1. I see you still have you as a mod. Always here for you. Yeah, Treasure, you got pushed into duty on Sunday, and I greatly appreciate your help. That was yesterday. Doesn't feel like yesterday anymore. Feels like it was longer ago than that, but I greatly appreciated you. I can de-blue you if you would like. I could de-blue you. But for right now, I kind of liking you blue, Treasure Hog, unless you would like to be de-blued. So, I was showing everyone Benji. Copper Benji has the power to go through cardboard. Copper Benji has been put into action. Well, that's how you're going to be, box. Boy, oh boy. Did they glue this one? Holy smokes. Treasure Hog on temporary moderator duty. Forced into action on Sunday. Good luck, Walker Magnet. This is Walker Magnet's Mulligan box. Mulligan box. Hmm. $71. Of course it would be a 71. Of course it would. Kind of like the power, I know. Go to your head. Treasure Hog, Rhett and Hudson had so much fun, and Shannon Smith at the coin show the other day. Shannon and Treasure Hog and his wife and Hudson and Rhett and myself went to the coin show, and Hudson was like a pig in slop. He was a very happy camper to be there, but surprisingly ready, who is not the most patient with coin hunting, he had a big time. And he got to pick out a coin, and he got a little bottle of silver and a little bottle of gold. Oh, he was so happy. And given the fact we went to 2 baseball games, and the coin show was already wanted to talk about. 82. I'm not seeing anything obviously silver. So let me slide these over under the box cam. Let me get my eyeballs. It was cool. It was, it was my first coin show too, Shannon, so I wasn't exactly sure what to expect, but I guess it was about what I expected. A few more boosts than I would have expected probably, but it was cool. Ashley's telling everyone she knows how cute those two are. She's excited about the Oklahoma show now. I might even be allowed to make a purchase or two. Oh, all right, Treasure Hog. Cool. I advise against proof V-nickels in a slab that are graded in the MS high 60 range, Treasure Hog, unless you have properly budgeted for it. Because that is what Hudson initially picked out, and I was reaching in my money clip because I was thinking, $200, and it was $665. So it was out of our allocated budget. I did look it up once I got home, and PCGS has it listed in the $500 range. So I think he was a little high, but still it would have been out of our budget nonetheless. Got a shiny 96 to start. A shiny 96 to start. Well, I was going to buy it for $200, Shannon Smith. I was not thinking that that V-nickel was going to be almost $700. I was a little surprised. Were either of you thinking it was going to be $700? Because Paul wasn't. Paul doesn't like things that aren't priced. Hudson wasn't thinking it was going to be in the $700 range either. So we bought a AU58. I think it's a 58. And V-nickel. And Hud's very happy with it because it's his prettiest V-nickel he has. Yeah, that makes 2 of us, Shannon Smith. I didn't get a good look at it. I just knew it was a 65. I thought 200. Yeah, I was thinking $200, Treasure Hog. I was reaching in the billfold to grab 450s and thinking I would get him to $200, but when he said 665, it wasn't even worth trying. So the first coin, I guess that was a second because Rhett had already bought a coin, but the second coin Paul tried to buy at a coin show was out my price range. eBay purchase Treasure Town. I thought maybe it was yours. Treasure Hog has an eBay store, and he's welcome to purchase. He's welcome to post his eBay store link in the chat if you would like. The only things that Paul and Hudson have sold are on our auctions that we do. And then I've sold some full boxes of 2020s and 2019s on eBay, but I don't have a store. I'm storeless. Can is live right now, so that is why. Yeah. Can. I talked to him earlier. I was on his auction for a while, and he's going to send a raid over when they get done. So thank you, Nicole. Saw several over there that I knew, and then Grammy got done with her paperwork, and we watched a Netflix episode. That got done right before I started streaming. We are opening a mulligan box for Walker Magnet, hoping to find some magic. I want to go to a coin show, but I'm worried I'll come back with a lot of coins and an empty wallet. Yeah. Chocolate 32. I disciplined myself pretty well there. But just a few days before, Paul had added everything up I had on order, and Paul had about $8,000 on order, or that had just come in already for auction and giveaways. And Paul needs to have an auction. I've got some really cool, what I think is some really cool stuff. I guess you guys will decide for auction. I have another order that's supposed to be here tomorrow from Atmex that I'm very excited about for auction, and a couple coins for Hudson, because when I order for auction and Hudson sees it, he typically has to have one. So I just learned to order extra. But there were all kinds of dump bins, I guess I would call, of novelty or inexpensive stuff on the tables at this coin show, and it was all Paul could do not to buy a bunch. But I need to reduce some inventory before the Grove show. But everyone at this coin show was very, very nice, except when they were charging you a lot for a V-nickel. But they were, and that guy was extremely nice. He was just Rodeo Boulevard, and I needed Main Street. Oh, Shannon Smith. Highballed you, huh? Yeah. I'm going to give you that one, Walker Magnet. It might be polished, but holy smokes, is it a shiny 1999p. It is shinier than heck. I thought it might be a proof.
but it's not. It's just shiny, and I mean shiny. It's got a shiny edge. Could have just come out of a collector's kit because it's got that big thick edge.
And it is a nice one. You'll have to check your book
On that one for sure. I'll get up to speed here in a while.
Been a week. Going kind of slow. Just chatting away. Yeah, that one's a book filler for sure, Pastor Tim. That one is a book filler. That you're not going to find a 99 any better than that. You might find one the same, but
you're not going to find one nicer. It was pretty. The other Jimmy did buy a box while he was here, and I heard from him, and he took it all the way home to Tennessee and searched it and found not so much as even a NIFC. So we all need to thank the other Jimmy for eliminating one of our skunk boxes. The good news is, other than gas and sleep, he broke even because he could take it back to the bank, but it was a bad box.
he and Pastor Tim did go home with some goodies, though. Now, some of them there were some thoughts that they might be gifts, but I'm not sure if Pastor Tim and the other Jimmy might not have been gifting some of that for themselves. I know Pastor Tim was gifting some stuff for himself. Pastor Tim went home with some older coins that he didn't have in his collection. Some maybe a large cent or maybe a half cent. I don't remember. 2-cent piece, 3-cent piece, Trime, 3-cent nickel. Little Noah's Ark action. So they had their own private coin show at Paul's.
But we are looking forward to going to the Grove show, but I may have to bring Reddy with us now too, as much as he enjoyed the one here. He might come over for one of the days. There's no way he's going to come over for two. But he enjoyed very much having lunch with Treasure Hog and his wife. Shannon couldn't join us because he had to get home and feed the youngins. We missed you at lunch, Shannon. We did feast. We did feast.
Pretty 74. Be the DDO.
Nope.
73D.
So Rhett hasn't mentioned wanting to go yet, but I have a feeling that he's going to want to go.
In California for your 50th birthday. Good for you, JT Mode. Watch your ears. I love them all. Big box full. Good deal. Yeah, Pastor Tim got to reacquaint himself with some of his wins and donation prizes and auction wins that had been at Paul's house for a while. So he probably had some fun going through all that. I know we enjoyed them being here. Paul could just sit back and talk to y'all. I didn't have to search. All the pressure was on Pastor Tim and the other Jimmy. No pressure on Paul. it was nice. Yeah, Treasure Hog, me too. I think I'm going to have to create some kind of shopping list, because my approach of just find cool stuff for giveaways and auction is probably too large a task. Treasure Hunt hooked me up with some 90s and 40s. So that's good, and I did find some sources, made some contacts from this show for people I can buy 90s and 40s for a little less money than what I'm paying now, which is a good thing. We got to meet the guy that is putting on the Grove show, Mike from Mid-America Coins. He was very nice, and he's going to have a big round table set up for the YouTubers over there that don't have a booth, so that we can sit down and meet with people if we want. That'll be cool. We are going to take some of our stickers, definitely, but also Hudson's got some plans of some stuff that he wants to take and give away. I tried to explain to him how many people might be there, so he is working on his strategy. We enjoyed having you here, Pastor Tim. So I think we're gonna go to the show both Saturday and Sunday. Baseman and I haven't coordinated our schedules exactly yet to figure out how much he's gonna go to. And I think the Friday night before we're gonna do a live stream from here together. And I don't know what we're gonna do for that either, but we'll have fun, that's for sure. I think Baseman's coming up to join us and go to the show with us. Yeah, nothing so far. Bender Bending, good evening. What about a live stream? That would be pretty awesome. Yeah, Basement and I are planning on a live stream Friday night before we come over. I don't know how we could, I think we'll do some recording on the cell phone if they'll let us while we're over there. But I don't, we're not going to try to live stream, I don't think. Though I could live stream off my phone. I've never done it. I'm not sure if they would approve of that or not, or how the cell phone reception for streaming would be, if it would even work. Hello, Moss. Good to see you. Some baseballs to sign for people and sell. You know what's funny? If I hadn't put them all in our bucket, I just bought 36 new baseballs and put in the bucket that I practice with Hudson. But I think all but 3 or 4 have now been played with. Hit ground balls. It might not be in the best of shape. Hudson did have a fun night on the baseball diamond tonight. He did not get hit by a pitch. Second game in a row, he hasn't been hit by a pitch. He smoked a single by the shortstop in his first at bat. In his second at bat, he had a pitch come right at his head that he ducked away from, but left the bat kind of stayed up there dangling, and it hit the bat and went foul. So he cost himself a strike. I think he was a little bummed about that. The next pitch he fouled off. Then there was an outside pitch. And then the next pitch he roped into left center field, past the shortstop. And got it.
He made it to second, but I'm going to say that's because the left fielder let himself
Like about get knocked over. There is our first find at a 2002D NIFC. We have an NIFC. Hey, where did my half find scroll go? Huh. I don't know where it went. I guess we're going to have to raise it to the top. It evidently got buried under something. Let's see. Interesting. Well, we'll just delete it and put it back in. Give me a minute. And then Hudson was playing first base, as he usually does. And the bases were loaded with nobody out. And the game was still pretty close at that time. And this kid came to bat, and I told his daddy, I said, his swing looks like he could hit this ball at Hudson. And he hit a line drive one step to Hudson's right, and Hudson caught it. And the guy on first wandered too far off of first, and Hudson tagged him and got an unassisted double play. So they went from bases loaded, nobody out, to 2 outs, men on second and third. The other team did score a couple runs that inning, but nothing like what it could have been. So definitely his best defensive play of the year. Hello, silver hair. Yeah, we'll definitely film some for sure. But looking at that video by Silver Seeker, that's a big place. It is, I believe, unassisted triple play is harder than a perfect game. Well, yes. I think it's one of the most rare things there is. After Hudson tagged the kid, the coach yelled third, and the guy on third had wandered a ways off, and Hudson made a perfect throw across the diamond, and the kid barely got back into third base in time. It wouldn't have been unassisted triple play, but they were very close to getting a triple play. That would have been unbelievable. But he was a pretty happy camper. His mama sent me a text message after the game, because somebody sends out a recap of the game after they're done with the highlights, and they had Hudson listed as the leading hitter, going for 2 for 2. But there was no mention of his double play. So I guess it was a recap from a offensive perspective. But she said he was very happy to be mentioned, because the week before he got hit by a pitch and got a single, and he didn't get mentioned. So he was very happy to be in the recap. They've only got a few games left.
And then they've got their end of season tournament.
League tournament to play in. That could be several games. You know, Adam, you might as well there for a while, because in the first 4 games he'd been hit 5 times. And he did that one at his head tonight that at least it didn't hit him. It did get the bat, but it didn't get him. But he was getting very unhappy about being hit by pitches. Now he does another Nipsey, another 2002. He does crowd the plate. His hitting coach has him crowding the plate because he's got very quick hands on the inside pitch, and he hits it well. So his batting coach has him about as far in on the box as you can be, and I think that's part of it. But since Paul's paying for these lessons, I'm not going to change what his batting coach has him doing. But he was getting plenty tired of getting hit. The first time it was kind of cool because it didn't hurt too bad, and after you get hit, they give you a tube of bubble gum the next game. So he thought that was kind of fun. And then when he got hit 4 more times, the bubble gum wasn't an adequate prize. All right, Bender Bending. Have a good evening, my friend. Take care. Take care. Big Country, good to see you. We are in roll 21 for Walker Magnet in his mulligan box. Looking for some silver for the Walker Magnet. We did use Benji, my new copper Benji, to bless the box. Blessing the box with a copper Benji. Maybe that's a mistake. We shall see. But when I ran across that copper Benji, I couldn't resist. $74D, not the DVO. I misplaced my blazing 1970S large and small dates, so that's not good, Bender Bending. You're going to have to find those. Typewriter Maniac, hello. Jorge Martinez, I think I said hi to you, but if I didn't, hello. Good to see everybody. 26 of y'all up in the chat tonight at almost 11 o'clock. I appreciate y'all being here for Coinsomniacs, the coin hunting show for those of us with insomnia. Nasty one. Nasty 73. Are you hanging with me, Nicole? I'm rooting for silver. I'm rooting for silver for the Walker Magnet. One of the sister boxes had 2 90s and 2 40s in it. And it didn't have any enders either. So maybe we got the 2 2002s. And that is it so far, other than the Mint State 1999 I found. Which is a glorious coin. All right, Nicole's hanging with me. All right, thanks, Nicole. Some hippie bubble gum. Maybe that's what he needs. What I'm proud of him, though, as many times as he's been hit, he jumps right back up there in his spot close to home plate, and he does not back off at all. I see a lot of the kids stepping out, scared of the pitcher. But his batting coach was a college pitcher, and he will spend part of Hudson's lesson throwing to him fast. And Hudson, he says, can hit
70-mile-an-hour fastballs, which is a lot faster than he's seeing in the games. I think is why he turns on those inside pitches so well.
So speed doesn't bother him. It's just the old hit by pitch that he's not a big fan of. We've got an AO ender. Don't know what an AO ender is, but we've got one. Hello, Copper Owl Coins. It's good to see you. Went to 8th grade graduation tonight. Nicole, I thought you were a little bit older than that, but I hope you had a great graduation and you were properly celebrated. Big Country, it's always a pleasure to get to hang out with you, sir. Hudson amazed me a while back on the first stream I saw him in. The info that was pouring out of that youngin was awesome. I tell you what, Hudson has taken to this hobby and he loves it. And he loves to learn, and he is a sponge. So he and I, by far, neither one of us are experts at this because we've only been streaming since September and we've only been hunting for a year. But we are learning along with you all. We learn from you all a lot of the time. And he has picked it up. And he has learned quite a bit about it. I think at the coin show, some of the booths were a little surprised that he was looking at the different coins and naming them off and talking about the grades they had and which ones he had in his collection, and boy, he was having fun. But thank you, Big Country. That's very nice. Well, the son just took his last final high school graduation this Saturday. Awesome. Congratulations for him, Copper Owl. Oh, was it Rob that graduated 8th grade? I could have been wrong, Treasure Hog. I was thinking Nicole, so she looked so youthful in her picture. I was thinking it was Nicole. It could have been Rob. Apologies if I congratulated the wrong person. Watch your ears. All right, we're halfway through the box. Roll 26. We are now on Hudson's side of the box, which typically is the better side of the box. So maybe that's where the silver is hiding out. Maybe that's where Walker Magnet Silver is hiding out. 82P has an FG. 74D. $73D. Nope. Not the DDO. Another 74D. $73D. Hudson can identify the 74D DDOs now. He has a little more trouble with the 73Ds. So we're still working on that. And the 71s. And he knows the 72P, or 72D, no FGs. The 82P. He looks for those with his naked eye. I can see them through the scope, but I can't see them. It's okay, Copper Owl. There'll be another time. Laugh out loud. It was for Michaela. She will be a high schooler next year. Growing up fast for Mama, I bet. Well, good for Michaela. That's a big deal. Boy, a high schooler. Her life's going to change. Mama and Daddy's lives are going to change. Hang on to them tight right now while they'll let you, if they'll still let you, because it goes too fast, Nicole. It goes too fast. Luckily, I'm getting to live it again with the grandkids. And Loving every minute of it. Well, most of the minutes of it. Everyone got their taxes done. Copper Al, we mailed our check on the 15th of May. But I got mine done not long before that because I just couldn't face it. Didn't want to mess with it. But thank goodness they're done. They're paid for the year. The first year that I had the coin hunting business to include, which had a lot more expenses since we didn't start till late in the year than income. So that was a help on the taxes. And had to train the accountant on what the heck I was doing and how what it all meant. It was interesting. Took 2 or 3 times, but we got there. We got there. 73D. Our third 2002 NIFC. We've got the 3 NIFCs. Strange that they're all 2002s. Don't think I've ever found a 2002 dump, and certainly couldn't say that that was the case yet, but if we end up with 6 or 7 2002s, I'm going to wonder. 50% of the way done, too much research to do to get them done on time, so just filed an extension. I was afraid I might have to do that, but I made myself finally sit down. Copper Al, I had finally created all the forms and everything I wanted to be able to track the business and started doing it at the beginning of this year. So I just had to go back and replicate it all for last year. September through December. And I had all the information, I just didn't have it all in the right place. I had to, but the way I am keeping track now, all I will have to do is print out my sheets and link it to the one more major recap sheet for the accountant, and it will be much easier next year. Much easier. Tell Hudson not to be a show-off. At least get a loop and knock the lenses out of it. No scope in them DDOs is a little mean. Exactly, Big Country. And I call him Eagle Eyes because he goes deer hunting with me. And I wear my glasses deer hunting. And almost every year, Hudson has seen the deer before Paul. I mean, and Paul's out there looking, 100 yards and in before I can get him. Hudson's looking down over the hill and seeing them as they're coming in, and he'll be like, Paul, there's a deer. I'm like, where? I don't see a deer. Oh, all the way back there by the fence. Like, that's like 300 yards away. Yep, you're right. I see something moving back there. Are you sure it's a deer? Yeah, I think it's a 6-point buck. And it eventually walks up to where I can see it. It's a 6-point buck. So Big Country, his eyesight is much, much, much better than mine. Plus for time, I remember when my mom told me to stop growing because it was too fast, and here I am, the oldest of 15 kids. The youngest is 1. Ooh boy, that's a lot of siblings. That's a lot, Nicole. Holy smokes.
Hey, we've got another NIFC. This one's a 2016. It's pretty. 2016 D NIFC. But yep, they grow up too quick. For sure, for sure. And there are phases where you don't care. But when you look back, all in all, it goes so fast. 15 children's. That's a lot. Can't imagine. We had plenty to do with 2, and 4 grandkids is more than I could handle at once, because one is 2 and one is 4, and those 2 run you ragged. Well, Big Country, it made me feel rather inadequate, I have to tell you, when he was seeing them and I couldn't even tell what they were. But that was back when I was the one with the rifle and doing the hunting, so it helped me tremendously. Now, the last 2 hunts, we've got him licensed up, and he passed his Arkansas test. He passed it at age 8. His hunter safety test, and they told him he was one of the youngest ones. He was the youngest one at the building we went to in Little Rock to have ever passed the course. He got a perfect score, and so he got to be the hunter the last 2 years we've gone. And this year he got a doe. He was so happy. And then we didn't get to go for the other part of deer season because everyone at deer camp got COVID. So we stayed away. Exactly, Big Country. When they are 2 and 4, it's a multiple. It's like the dog year thing. There's another NIFC. We're getting into some finds. 2011 D, another NIFC for Walker Bagnet. We're getting into some finds. It's our 5th NIFC. They're not all 2002s, but I'm telling you, the 4-year-old, I mean, I just don't have a chance. It's Sawyer, and I just don't have a chance. The 2-year-old is Ribby. She's the only girl of the bunch. And she usually likes to just play with Grammy. But if Grammy's not there, she'll play with Paul. But when I've got the 2-year-old and the 4-year-old, I might as well be running a daycare. 2014 D, another NIFC. To rail in some NIFCs, number 6. So, Grammy and I tried to divide and conquer. Rhett is 8 and Hudson's 10. Hudson doesn't require any work because I can just, if he's here, he'll come down to the coin room and open coins, or he still likes to go into, we've got a Lego room. So we turned the closet into a Lego room, and he and Rhett will go build Legos. But, so Grammy and I will take the 2 and 4-year-old and divide and conquer, and they're the ones that do the conquering usually. We are so tired by the time it's over. There's a reason you don't have kids at 57 years old. Greg Lee in the house. Watch your ears. The crayons, Remy will play, 15 rows left by the way. Remy will play with crayons for a long time and draw. Sawyer will draw on anything. So you have to get the ones that will like only draw on the pages in a certain book. Otherwise your couch may change colors. And Sawyer likes to play cars. So we get out the Hot Wheels and the construction stuff, and he and I do the construction stuff. And he likes to be the tow truck, and Paul drives the car that breaks down all the time so that he's got to come tow me. He thinks that's pretty funny because Paul's car keeps breaking. So we have fun with that. But we are happy when nap time comes along. I'm good, Greg Lee. How are you? I am doing well. Got shipping done today. Got it dropped off at the post office today. So everyone's mom and pop penny stuff will be getting there soon. And went to Hudson's baseball game. And that was fun. Watched a little Netflix with Grammy. Tomorrow I need to take a few coins back to the bank. $74D. Hopefully if I leave them where my son might trip over them, maybe he will carry them upstairs for me tonight. Maybe. I don't suppose Pastor Tim and the other Jimmy are coming back this way for the 10-hour drive to help me carry. 6 are adopted siblings, 4 step siblings, and 5 are half siblings. And out of all 15, 8 of us are over 18. The rest are under 15. Nicole, I'm going to need a diagram. I need a family tree sketched out on this, Nicole, but it seems like what you're saying is maybe his, hers, ours, and somebody else's all brought together as this major big Brady Bunch. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. That is a crew. I bet it was a heck of a fight to get in the bathroom at times at Nicole's house. And boy, keeping you all fed had to be interesting too. I mean, Mom and Dad just dotted lines robbers. I don't know. Did your parents just fill a trough, or how? Paul, next time I come out, think I will fly. I understand. I had a feeling the trip home was going to be a little tiring, Pastor Tim. That's a fallen stick. Somebody cut Nicole's family tree down. That's not good. You guys be celebrating birthdays continuously. Christmas be a little pricey too. Be like, Nicole, this is your year to get something at Christmas. Jennifer, not your year. You can watch Nicole open hers this year. Okay, Nicole. We got 11 rolls left for Walker Magnet. I've got 3 brothers, and one of them is like 14, 15 years younger than me. He was a late life surprise. And they will all be coming down to our house the week after the 4th of July. We will be getting together for a week and all staying under the same roof. And we are blessed that we get along with our family well enough to be able to do that. We live here on the lake, so we'll be doing some tubing, some fishing, some swimming. We'll be going to some natural baseball games. We probably will be doing some coin hunting with that mini because a couple of Hudson's cousins really like it. So Paul might have to hide some of his boxes to have some left to do a stream. Although with the 50 penny boxes and 50 nickel boxes, well, probably 60 of each we've got now, I think I can handle their volume this year. But I'll be taking coins back for a month. $73D. Talked to my mom tonight. She was upset. She has been with my brother for a year in Colorado during this COVID stuff, and her driver's license expired, but she called them and they said she had a 6-month extension, so she came back in time to renew her driver's license. And Mom's about 75, and she couldn't pass the eye test. She couldn't understand why she couldn't pass the eye test. So today she had gone to the eye doctor, and the eye doctor said it was amazing she could see anything. She needed cataract surgery and $600 glasses, and the glasses were going to take 2 weeks to get made, and she only had 2 weeks and 2 days before she had to take the driving part of the test again. And let's just say that wouldn't be a good thing. So she's all worried she's not going to be able to drive anymore. Coinsomniacs, and yes, I didn't have to fight to get in the bathroom because I was the oldest. They had to wait for me, and most of the time I was done getting ready for school before they got up. Ah, you had a strategy, and you had you had seniority. That's good, Nicole. You probably helped raise a few of those, I'm guessing, with that many in the crew. Another NIFC, a 2010. If I can get the 0 under there. 2010D. And we're finding some NIFCs. Where's the silver? It's our 7th NIFC. 7th NIFC, but no silver. As long as the cages aren't touching. That's funny. No, we are lucky. We all get along. And we've reached the... Now, as kids, there was some fighting going on. I won't kid you. But as adults, everybody gets along, and we do it every year, and we've never had a problem. So knock on wood. You put them out in the barn. Come on, DDO, a silver proofy thing. Yeah, any of that. Any of that would be nice. There's 7 rolls left. Kind of pointed Nicole in the direction of this box. I'm feeling responsible. I'm feeling responsible for the lack of silvery. Six rolls left. Seeing any silver. Not seeing any silver. 74D. Not seeing any DDO either.
73D. Nobody home. Alright, 5 rolls left. Paul's going to take a quick restroom break. And I shall be right back. Alright, last 5 rolls. Get another glove on. No, John Jacobs. But in all honesty, we haven't opened very many penny rolls since we would have known what that was. We started with pennies and mainly just searched for Wheaties. And then we have searched the mom and pop boxes, and we don't take time to look in that detail. And Hudson is wanting to get back in and search pennies and look for some of the varieties we never have. So my dad had 15 brothers and sisters, and he couldn't handle them all, so he went and joined the army. He did 22 years in the Australian Army, the same as me. That's funny, Grigley. Well, thank you both for serving your country. That's awesome. It's been a good career for many people. My dad was in the Army for a few years. Got a nephew that just got out. A couple cousins. One was a lifer. The other one was a doctor and is the head of a division at the University of Alabama now. Head of surgery. Hello, NetFiend. Thank you, Greg. And actually, one of the things my mom told me is my brother took her down to where my dad served, which is in Carrizosa, New Mexico. And that's where I was born when Dad was there. And my mom had never been back since they left there the end of November in '63, right after I was born and Dad got out of the service. She had never been back there. It's where she had lived for a year with Dad. And they got married, lived down there, got married in December. I was born the next November. And he got out. And they moved back to, they moved to Iowa. But she hadn't been back there since 1963. And they were able to go find the apartment that Mom and Dad had lived in when I was born. 3 rolls left. And Dad passed away about oh gosh, 8 years ago now. And so it brought back a lot of memories for her, but she really enjoyed reliving all of that. Loved it. So kudos to my brother for taking her down there. 74D. Another Nipsey. 2008 P. We have found some Nipseys, that is for sure. Number 8. 2008 for number 8. We want silver. 74D would take a DDO. Ah, thank you, Greg Lee. There are a few I didn't get along with and was glad when I moved out at 17. I bet that was nice. Hello, Tyler Evans. I bet that was nice. To move away from the crowd and the hustle and bustle. Nicole, I have noticed there's 2 rows left from you and Rob's stories before that you all stopped short of the 15 child number. Was that from experience that you decided that 15 was going to be just a few too many? $73D. All right, last roll. Last roll. Dreadpool 1. You got one more chance. You got one more chance to give us a little silver. Do appreciate the nifties, but one more chance. Last roll luck. We've done it before. Can we do it again? Not seeing anything. Not seeing anything. A little red Clad to end on. That's an 82. What is it? No, it's an 83. Not an 82. $74D. Nobody home. Oh, that's too bad, Nicole. That's too bad. Disrespectful to your mother. That's not good. All right, Walker Magnet. We did not find you any silver, but we did find you a gorgeous 1999 that I'm going to flip because I don't want it to get damaged on its way to you in your mulligan box. Oh man, some of these flips that I have gotten into are lousy. They did not glue them. There's a good one. I'm going to have to get out some more and hope that's not a good one. Hope that they're not all like this, because they did not glue one side of them. You know how to go through flips quickly? Oh yeah, I've got to get the monstrosity stapler out. I did order 2 new pen staplers that will be here because maybe, nope. It's always nice when you've got 100 flips that are just trash. I don't know what percentage of the cost of these things are glue, but they save some money. Oh, might have found a good one. We might have found a good one. Wouldn't bet on it. We did. We found one good one. No, we didn't. It broke. So we will go with the dollar flip. Goodness gracious. Hello, Dreadpool. Okay, Nicole. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right, big stapler coming out. Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to put this in a dollar flip because all those flips were bad. I'm too lazy to walk over to the other side of the room. All right. You got that. Stapling has become problematic here at Paul's Spare Time recently. We've got 8 NIFCs. 8 NIFCs, that's $4 worth. That is a $50. That is a 40%er. I got my wife a stapler a while back that sounds like someone slapping two 2x4s together. I didn't think 25 sheet meant anything special. Yeah, mine's a 60 sheet, and that big one's a 120 sheet. And my other one was working just absolutely fabulous until I dropped it. All right, so Walker Magnet, you got a 40%er coming as a trade for your Nifsies. And you automatically win your coin flip because Paul does not make anyone lose anymore. So Nicole, what 90%er would you like to give to Walker Magnet for his mulligan box? It is Walker Magnet. Aha! She's all over that. She was all over that. Didn't need my assistance at all. It is a 1945 D. A 45D for the Walker Magnet. Walker Magnet, when you're watching this on replay, Nicole and I are sorry we didn't do better. But we do appreciate your support. Thank you for supporting the channel, and thank you for being a donator. And I will get your mulligan stuff headed your way. Oh, I did have 2 prizes not claimed. If you all see Mo Hunt Silver or Gray Squirrel, Mo Hunt Silver or Gray Squirrel, they are the 2 that did not claim prizes. Alright, we got 8 NIFCs, and that was it for Dreadpool number 1. Your stapler is a Swingline 545XX, probably 20 years old, works great too. Oh, bragger. Yeah, bragger, John. Just because I'm going on my 3rd and 4th ones, well, 4th and 5th ones. Now, in fairness, those mom and pop boxes do cause me to use them quite a bit. So let me check something here real quick. Okay. We do not have any donators, so I am going to open a box and I am going to give away the finds if we have any. If we have any. So do we want to... Well, let's mine a Pastor Tim box. What do you say? Let's mine a Pastor Tim box. Which one's on top? We will look at this. Pastor Tim 1 is on top. We are going to open Pastor Tim 1. We are going to open Pastor Tim 1 and see what we learn from Pastor Tim 1. I am going to grab that. I'm also going to refill my water glass, and I will be right back. Hi, Adam. Yeah, I've got the heavy-duty one loaded with heavy-duty staples, and it was working marvelously until I knocked it off the desk yesterday. I'll be right back. All right. Pastor Tim 1. I think, Tyler, that's a good idea. If you find an old one back when they were made with real metal and stuff, it says right on it, do not use regular staples. Yeah. Yeah, my Walmart ones didn't last very long, Nicole. This is Pastor Tim 1. So, good luck us in Pastor Tim 1. Let's find some silver. Let's find some silver. Boy, wouldn't an ender be nice? Wouldn't like 2 or 3 enders be nice? Not seeing any enders. Got a nasty one. One nasty one. I don't see any enders. Yeah. Here we go bragging too, Tyler. But I only paid $14 for my Mr. Penn ones. They're heavy duty. Could be why I'm going through several. Now my mega big one was more than that, but it 71. It's just not fast, which wouldn't matter except for when I'm flipping over 100 some on a Sunday. Need a little speed. All right, I do not see anything obviously silver. So we shall mine the inside of this box looking for silver. And if we don't find anything, I'll come up with something else for the giveaway. But let's see. Yeah, that's a hee-hee, all right. Woo. Let's see what we can find. Let me get my eyeballs back in place. See if we can find some silver in a Pastor Tim box.
Any silver in roll 1.
$74D. It's not the right screen, Paul. Nobody can see that one, including you.
I had forgot to crank the air back down because it was set to 75 and
it was getting a little warm in here. I got air moving now. Oh, you know what? It's time to break out the Walking Liberty. Benji did not do the job. So here is my new Walking Liberty. Do not know what she is made of. I'm guessing bronze or brass. She was priced like she was made out of silver. It was might be one of the very, very few in existence, but you can't tell me that's not just awesome. Paul bought that for Paul. If you missed it earlier, I also bought a Benji. He's copper. He's heavy. He blessed the last box and brought us 8 Nifsies. So not bad. I'll take 8 Nifsies, but I want silver. Looking for silver. Okay, Nicole. No problem. Thank you. Tell Mama we said hi. $74D.
Not the DDO.
$74D.
Still not the DDO.
$73D. Keep giving us chances. We'll find out. And tell her God bless her for raising 15 kids. Goodness gracious. Should get a medal. $74D.
Nope.
$74D.
Nasty one.
Southern Belle, that was for you if you're lurking somewhere. Alright. Roll number 4. I want to find silver. I haven't searched in a week, so I haven't found silver in at least a week.
Hudson does all the searching on Saturdays and Sundays now. So Paul enjoys getting to hunt with y'all on Coinsomniacs because I get to touch the coins. If Hudson finds out I'm not finding silver, he may revoke my rights.
Come on, roll 5. Lucky roll 5. Lucky roll 5. We want Pastor Tim Box to have some silver. Some shinies. I
don't see any silver. 2001. Shiny 96. Shiny scratched up 81 that I thought was an 87 for a second.
That'd have been good. We'd take one of those. Might have to do another Coinsomniacs tomorrow night. I don't know. Silver withdrawals, exactly.
I need to get some of these back to the bank. Somebody wrote on that one. 2001.
74D. $74D.
You give me 74 Ds, I will find a DDO.
Roll 7. Will roll 7 be lucky? So far, I've got nothing. 7 rolls in, 6 rolls in. I got nothing.
Another shiny one. Will that be a 96? Will it be a nifty? It'll be a shiny, scratched up bicentennial. Going home yet.
We're just getting this box warmed up, though. Just getting it warmed up. Lucky roll 9. $73D. $74D. $73D. $74D. I'm getting lots
to look at. All this dude has slowed me down so far because I'm not finding anything. Watch your ears.
See if roll 10. Is roll 10 the one? Is roll 10 the one?
Doesn't look like to be the one.
73D. 74D. 74D. 73D. 'Let's take a drink of water. I dribbled down my face. .74D with pink on it. Wasn't lucky pink. Lucky roll 13. Can lucky roll 13 do it? Doesn't look like it. .73D. Ring of Death. Not what I was looking for. Where, oh, where has the silver gone? Where, oh, where has it gone? Spongy Dancing Moz, 3737, $20 super chat. Moz, thank you so much. Thanks for being you. Nicole, you came back for a $20 super chat. Very generous. Could be Maz, but maybe Moz. Thank you very, very much for the super chat. Greatly appreciated. We can reinvest all of that right back into the stream so we can do what we do. And maybe that will call the silver to the top. If it does, be prepared to do that every stream, Moz. I'm just kidding you. Thank you very much. It's very generous of you. Don't think so. Don't think so. Well, the T's right. She was on the phone with my sister, so she'll call me when she's done. Well, good. I'm glad another one of your sisters is calling her, too. That is nice. Well, it's not the prettiest one I've ever seen, and I'm still not 1,000% sure. The eye looked right. That B doesn't look right. We're not going to call it one. We're not going to call it one. It had some of the markings. It didn't have them all. It wanted to be a DDO. Hey, we've got a Nifty though. We've got a find. A 2013 D, we're on the board. Moz has brought out a find for us. Thought you were going to bring out a DDO there, but it just wasn't quite right. We've got a Nifty. We've got a Nifty. Oh my, Darsilversmith. That could be a project. I just threw away about 50 half-dollar flips that weren't glued. I hope that my entire order isn't that way, because that will be depressing. First off, I ordered half-dollar flips and got sent dollar flips. Now I ordered half-dollar flips and they didn't glue them. $73D. All right, Tyler. Hey, that would be great. Did luck bring Barbers? I'd take some Barbers. That'd be fun to give away tonight. Here's Stapler's junk too. Well, those pin ones, if you don't drop them, that first one I got, I don't know, close to a year out of. And I do a lot of stapling for people. The second one made it 2 weeks because I dropped it. Well, see, I ordered 2 this time. So if I drop one, I've got a replacement. I have a bunch of staples for this model, so it doesn't make real sense to change right now. That's what I was doing Sunday, Darsilversmith. I don't know if you watched, but during the Mom and Pop Penny stream, about halfway through, a little over halfway, I knocked my stapler off the desk, and it took a hard blow, and that's what it was doing. And it became no fun. Hey, we've got another Nifty. Looky, here we go. That's a nice 2002P. Gonna be a Nifty kind of night. Is that what you're telling me? I think I've tied Pastor Tim for his Pastor Tim box with the 2 NIFCs. I don't have the 2 miscellaneous yet. There's a 74D. $74D. We are going to find the 74D DDO. I just feel it. I feel it in my bones. We're finding too many 74s not to. Did I mention that of all the 15 of us kids, 4 of us have kids so far. She has 12 grandkids, 13 on the way. Oh, the 13th one on the way. Wow, that's awesome. My one sister has a set of twin girls. You guys have a big family. That's cool. That is cool. Twin girls. One baby is so hard. Having 2 or more at the same time. I was evidently protected from what I could not handle. Excited to get your house tomorrow, but not excited to drive 2 hours to dump my quarters, I bet. The twins are 2. Oh boy. Double terrible 2s. Maybe they just skipped that stage for them. Yeah.
tomorrow is dump day for me as well, but since we didn't do a Saturday stream, I don't have that much to take back. I only have 2 buckets and a bunch of boxed ones that I'm going to try to take back, where I got uncirculated coins that don't do me any good. They told me last week I could bring them back in boxes, so I'm going to try it. See if they still mean it. I probably got 15 boxes now of uncirculated between nickels and pennies. So I bet it's probably not a good idea to take them all back at once. The question is, how many can I get away with? Ah, Big E, Can raid coming. Can raid coming. Can must have finished his auction. Maybe the Can raid can bring us some silver luck too. We will take all we can get, because I am silverless. Silverless, DDO-less. My 82s keep being D's. $74D. No. Gotcha, Dark Silver says. I dump at one bank and pick up at another. And they're totally different banks. Only one has the terrible 2s, but she's not as bad as we thought it would be. They're pretty well behaved. Well, that's good. Lucky for them. Well, we got some bonus paper in this one. I can't even get a hold of it. It's not the thickest paper you'll ever leave your eyes on. Didn't bring any silver in that roll. But maybe it'll be lucky. $74D. No. $73D. Hey, there come the canners. Janelle Sonata, good to see you. Thank you, Can, for sending the crew over. We need some silver luck. Moss is trying. We got some DDOs going, or not DDOs, we got some Nifsies going. We're approaching the halfway point of the box. And our first box was a skunk. Mr. Popzilla, hello. Welcome. Thanks for popping in. We are looking for silver, quite unsuccessfully thus far. But we're going to keep looking. There's a 74D. Not the DDO. Hello, Jimmy Lacari. Knack sent you. Uh-oh, he's already getting into character. We're going to make him sit there and stare at that mom and pop penny box for a while. Lady Braven, Mrs. Chef Yoda, good to see you. Welcome to Can Raid. We need some Can luck to find some silver. We are silverless. It is just unacceptable to be silverless, but we are. We are silverless. I guess you can look at it as Paul is culling some boxes out of the herd so they don't affect Saturday night, but Paul likes to find silver too.
Hello, Donna Hilton. Hello, Jack of Hearts. Deborah Eubank. Wall Street Jags fan, maybe. Hello. Rocky Mountain Bear. Sorry if I blew your name there. Thanks for visiting. Wall Street Jags fan. I'm going with Wall Street. That's what I'm going with. I'm probably wrong. Bringing the luck our way. Thank you, CLMK. I hope the auction was a good one. It usually is over there at Can. Usually, it always is. Gonna open some pennies. All right. There's Can. Good to see you, Can. Thanks for bringing your crew with you. Oh, what do we have here? A whitewashed, painted. Look at that. Look at that. You would think that was silver, but it's not. Didn't look right. It's a 1974 that somebody has doctored. The tribe is here. Wastate. Ah, Wastate Jags fan. All right. That makes sense. State instead of street, Paul. I'll try to remember that, Wastate. Welcome aboard anyway. We appreciate you visiting. Thanks for coming over. We are doing a box, and whatever we find, we're going to give away. My problem is, I don't find anything yet. A couple of nifsies. For those of you that just popped over, this is Coinsomniacs. I gotta find my Coinsomniacs. There it is. This is the stream for those of us coin hunters that can't sleep and need something to do late at night to keep our attention, or we're not sleeping. So this is Coinsomniacs. We do this on Mondays and Wednesdays. We start around 10 o'clock. We go as long as we go, sometimes as long as 2 or later, but we usually open at least 2 boxes. Pleasure to meet you. A pleasure to meet you. And we're looking. We also will open mulligan boxes. I think Paul is the only one that does mulligan boxes. If on our live streams on Saturday nights, if somebody gets skunked and doesn't find at least 90% of silver in a full box donation, we give them the option of taking skunk silver, their choice of silver dollars, or we let them have a mulligan. Or, if you're not familiar with the term, it's like a do-over, golf term. They get another box on a Monday or Wednesday night on Coinsomniacs, and they get all the finds out of it. If they get skunked a second time, they get the 90% of their choice. So you really can't lose. But we only had one mulligan tonight, so Paul gets to open a box for everyone watching. And we'll have a giveaway at the end, one way or the other. But it's always nice if we find something in the box to give away. If you're a night owl, this is the place to be. That is true. We will keep you entertained for a while. For next weekend. Yes. For this coming Saturday, we are donated or sold out. Let me look and see. So that one, donators for 5/22. We have 6 donators. We are sold out on 5/22. on 5/29, where we're also going to do 5-ounce rounds for the full box donators. It won't be ATBs, but it'll be 5-ounce rounds. We have 2 of the 6 boxes donated for right now. So for May 29th, there are 4 boxes available. Treasure Hog, 4 boxes available for the 29th. Did someone say Night Owl? There's a Copper Owl right there. He's a Night Owl too. And he'll occasionally stream late at night as well.
He got a little Coinsomniacs thing himself.
$73D.
Not the DDO. So we will have a 6-box hunt this Saturday of $half. Hudson will be here searching the boxes. And we are going for our 32nd Saturday in a row finding silver. 32 streams in a row finding silver. So there will be some special prizes. Those 5 ounces are awesome heavy chunks. Adam Cole's they are. And honestly, I mean, I didn't plan on doing another week, but I decided to go ahead and do another week because I have enough 5-ouncers to do it. Y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I might have 1 ATB. Because I've got these big old 5-ounce chunks of silver that donators will be getting for the next 2 weeks only. Because with the price of silver, these are costing Paul, with freight and everything, $200 and more. So it's kind of a thank you to our donators that we're doing that. That will be 4 weeks in a row that we have done that when it's all said and done, kind of the month of May. So if anyone wants to donate on the 29th for a full box, you will get your choice of what I have left after this weekend. I will at least have, you'll at least have a choice. 73D. And it's got to be the best deal on a donation you're going to find, because for a $250 donation, you're getting over $200 value back in the 1 coin. So that is a pretty decent deal, which is why we can't do it all the time. Got to get some food and visit Gunny. Have an awesome hunt. All right, Can. If not, have a nice evening. I'm going to get a box then, Treasure Hog says. Cool. Moss, you can send me an email. I do have around 60 boxes of bank wrapped pennies and nickels. These are not the mom and pop penny boxes. They are the ones we get from our bank. But I have been accumulating extras, and I do sell some every week to our subscribers or members. Members have first preference, but right now I've got so many I can sell to our subscribers as well. If you're interested, I do sell penny boxes and nickel boxes, $half when I've got enough. To our subscribers, I sell them at cost, which cost plus the actual freight and a little money for packing and duct tape. But it's just a straight at cost deal for me. So if you're interested in buying some penny boxes or nickel boxes, send me an email. If one of the mods would put my email up, and I can certainly take care of you, Moss.
I can fit 2 penny boxes in a medium USPS priority box, which cost me, there's a 2014 Nifty with the Ring of Death, but a Nifty it is. I can fit 2 nickels or 2 pennies or a penny and a nickel in one of those boxes, and it cost me about $14 to ship one of those boxes. Plus a little bit for duct tape. Now on nickels, I'll have to insure them, and it costs a little more, but 2 boxes of pennies is the face value plus around $15. So the answer is yes, but send me an email, we can work out the details. Treasure Hog got some penny and nickel boxes from us this last week. I think I also shipped some maybe to Stan Horn and somebody else. I typically sell, I don't know, 6, 8, 10 boxes a week that I ship out. And Treasure Hog had sent me a note that he found 20-some Wheaties in his box, and that is not normal for our boxes. I usually don't find that many Wheaties. But then he found some other things as well. And I don't know if he got his nickel boxes opened yet or not. But if he's still here, he could probably tell you. There he is. I'm 18 rolls into box 2 of the pennies right now. All right. Is the second box holding okay with, you find some wheat pennies? Thomas Buckley, hello. Did somebody post my email? Yeah, there it is. I see it. I was overlooking it. So we can hook you up. I should have, well, I probably do have it. I could go back on PayPal. But I bet I have shipped out well over 100, probably approaching 200 boxes of coins to subscribers and members for them to have something to search. Paul and Hudson occasionally ship coins to some of our other YouTube channel hosts as well when they can't get them. We have shipped coins to Baseman64, to Nubs Hunts Treasure, to Rob Finds Treasure, and to some others that would prefer we didn't mention them. Those were all mostly $half, not all of them. We shipped a box of nickels to Rob that he found a V nickel in. As a matter of fact, we shipped a box of nickels to Baseman that he found a V nickel in. So, and I sold a box of $half to the other Jimmy when he was here that he took home, and he didn't find a darn thing. So you never know. Treasure House, 24 Wheaties, 14 09s, lots of upgrades, best box I've had. Box 2 isn't as hot yet, but still getting finds. Good. Good, good. And that's just one of the things we do here. Can we reserve boxes for special occasions? You can purchase as in advance for a special occasion, Nicole, as you want. I have somebody that is signed up for a June birthday box and has been signed up for a June birthday box for a long time. So if you've got a special occasion, you want to make sure that you are on the list. I will let somebody pretty much go out as far as they want. As long as we use PayPal goods and services, you all are protected in case I run off with your money. Which, of course, I wouldn't do. Now, Hudson, I don't know. He couldn't carry a box very far, though.
But absolutely, if you've got a special date you want in on, we'll take care of you.
Little Middle says, hey, my birthday's in June. Well, I can hook you up. Hey, I'm going to take a quick break and refill my water glass. We've got 16 rolls left, and I'll be right back. Get another glove on. Bathroom and water break. Paul disappeared for a few minutes. Tool Freak, we haven't found any silver. We've got some Nifsies, but we have not found any silver. We do not really have a great find tonight. It's been pretty All right. 16 rolls left. Here we go. Looking for silver. No, there are a couple things at Paul's channel and Hudson's channel we do that I don't think anyone else does. And one is the mulligan boxes for our donators to give them a do-over if they so choose. And another is selling boxes at cost to people that are unable to get their own coins to search. We went through a period of time where we couldn't get boxes to search last year during COVID. We were lucky that the bank had called us and we were able to build up a big supply beforehand, but we went a long time without being able to get $50. So it's not a good feeling when you have that addiction of searching coins. So we like to help our crew out to be able to have some stuff to search. $15 rolls left. I might need 2 boxes in July for the Saturday stream. Okay, Nicole, just let me know. Be happy to do it for you. Be happy to help you out. Here's that big shiny one. Is that a Nifsi? No, it's a 1974 P. Huh. Interesting. A nasty one. Those hee-hees. Historically, our nickel boxes are better than our penny boxes here. We average either a war nickel or a buffalo in the ones we have opened. Hudson did take a box home with him, a couple boxes, when he wasn't going to be here during COVID. And his mama opened her first roll ever of pennies, and she found an Indian head penny in her first roll that she ever searched. And we had opened many a penny box, and I still have never found an Indian head penny in a bank box. A bank rolled box. You find them in the mom and pop boxes, but I have not found one in a bank box. One of these days. That's your birthday month. All right, Nicole. I could see a box battle coming. Good night, Katie Bailey. Have a good evening. Yeah, Adam, it's what I tell a lot of people is that really, if you're returning, your coins on a regular basis, once you buy your books and stuff, and you certainly don't have to buy the books to fill, it's not an expensive hobby. Because if you hunt a box of pennies, if you've got 30 finds out of a box of pennies, that's a lot. So it's costing you 30 cents because you're taking the rest of them back to the bank. If you hunt a box of nickels and we will average 20 to 30 finds in nickels. So you're keeping, $1.50 out of the nickels and returning the rest. All right, Nicole. Hello, Caveman 911. Good to see you. Even in half dollars, I mean, gosh, if you keep NIFCs, get a little more expensive. And if you're filling a book, but if you're keeping $5 out of a half dollar box, I mean, if they're silver, you don't mind at all because half dollar's worth over $4 minimum, and a 90%er's worth $13 to $15 now. But if you're keeping the other stuff, I mean, you're just not keeping a lot of money out, where it's a very expensive hobby. Yeah, Treasure Hog said Arkansas nickels and penny boxes are typically pretty solid. We're a lot better on the nickel boxes. And that's probably why I love nickels more. Yeah, nickels is, I think, it's definitely Hudson and I's favorite thing to hunt when it's just the two of us. I mean, you can have the big home run in a box of half dollars and have a box with 120 silver like we did one time, but we gave it to Nubs. And he found them. So you can get those home run boxes, but you can legitimately think you're going to find a buffalo nickel, a war nickel, a key date nickel in a box of nickels. And there are so many different things to keep out of your nickel finds that we love hunting nickels. You go back and look at our videos, there are a ton of nickel box battles. I've got 2 nickel box battles that I still have not posted, that I need to get posted, that are on my phone, like we did quite a while ago. It doesn't take that much longer to hunt a box of nickels versus, I mean, there's so many things to look for in pennies that if you hunt every variety of pennies, it'll take a long time to hunt a box of pennies, but if you've got the time to do it, it's no big deal. There's a lot of cool stuff you can find. We got 10 rolls left. Hello, Robert Mims. Good to see you. Yeah, safest and cheapest investment there is with zero risk unless you find a penny in a half dollar box, which I have several times, unfortunately.
never personally enjoyed that experience.
Yeah, that's a light FG on an 82p. It's there, I think. Yeah, it's there. But it's light.
Had that been a no FG, that would have been a nice variety. It didn't have the designer's initials on it, but they were
still there.
Not the one we were looking for.
Yeah, Fred, doing pennies is nice and inexpensive. $25 for a box. You bought 6 boxes and only able to search 4. They do take a while. Then you take them back to the bank, get your money box. Got a nickel in a quarter roll last week. Ouch. We haven't searched that many quarters, so I don't think we've done that one. We have found dimes, though, in penny and nickel rolls from the bank several times. So you can make a little money doing that. Thought I had 2 quarters in my presidential roll today. Turned out to be Susan B. Anthony's. I like the Susie B's in those. I found a couple of wide rim. Is it wide rim? I've forgotten the air now on the Susie B. I think it's a wide rim. Might be what it's called. Found a couple varieties. When we got all of our coins, the bank said, come up, you can have anything you want when they were closing down for COVID. We got a couple boxes of dollars, and boy, those are killers searching the letters on the edge of those things. But I preferred the Susie B's, and we found a couple of varieties. We found a Wounded Eagle on a Sacagawea dollar. And we kept a bunch of one of each of the presidentials for Hudson's book. 8 rolls left. Yeah, I got a bunch of those recently, Mrs. Chef Yoda. Nickels and pennies. But I found the 2020s and the 2021s. Yes, the wide rim is the money coin. Yeah, I found 2 of those, I think, in those 2 boxes. So we only searched them once and I found 2.
We had never searched them before that, so I had to look up all the varieties and stuff. And boy,
that edge lettering.
Whew.
I would not. That would not be something I really want to do again. Is to search the presidential dollars for edge lettering varieties. Nice thing about nickels is the variety of unusual coins you can find. Absolutely. And we find a lot of foreign nickels. And we found 4 nickels from, we always like to see the Biva from Canada, but we found a lot of the nickels from the islands, the Bahamas, Jamaica. But there are a lot of different things you can find in a nickel box. It's got the ring of death, is it? Yeah.
Probably best that wasn't the DDO, because it had the ring of death on it. Would not have been worth very much.
Hudson found a washer like that goes on a screw in a dime box. We flipped it and kept it. 2021s are just showing up there. I've had 2021 nickels for quite a while. And I've just started finding, well, I've got a bunch of 2021 pennies that are getting ready to go back to the bank. If anyone wants 2021 pennies, I'll sell them to you at face value plus shipping
if you hurry, because they are going back to the bank, because I got too many. My 2021 nickels and pennies are going back. I sold several of the 2021 nickels in boxes on eBay, but they have ceased selling. I got a runny nose, and that usually means I'm going to find silver. Heather's chubby hubby. I think it's allergies. I sat outside and watched Hudson's baseball game in the wind tonight, and I get allergies in the summertime. Just about dropped that one. I did drop it, but it didn't get away from me. Another Nifty, 2013 P. So we found our share of NIFCs tonight, not intended for circulations. They're the coins that come out of collector's kits only and end up back in circulation. Another NIFC, a 2005 D. Gonna put us at lucky 13. But I feel okay. I just got a snuffy nose. Runny nose. Another NIFC. That's a 2018 D. 3 in that roll. Maybe we're going to find something in these last 5 rolls. That's 14. Which puts us over our average. We average 5, 6, 7, I guess between 6 and 7 NIFCs a box. 4 rolls left. Pollen is horrible this year. Yeah. Careful, you sniffle around the wrong person. They will say you have COVID and try to... Yeah. Wish I could find shield nickels in a box. We've never found one of those in a box yet. Would be nice. It would be nice. Can you tell me and show me your scope, please? Yes, I can. Let me finish this up, this roll up. The link for my scope is in the description below. Why am I looking at the back of a 1973D? But I'll be glad to show it to you. It's not real expensive. It was around $49, I think. I had a pluggable first, and it just didn't give me as much magnification as I wanted. When I combine this scope with OBS, I can zoom and keep clarity to a very high level, well over 50x. So let's see, it's going to be in the top left. How far this will go a little farther. That is my scope. And just set it here on the side of the table. It's got the surface. I just slide coins over there and check them as I'm going. And you can use it not plugged into your computer and look at them on that screen right there if you want to. Since mine always stays here in the coin room, I've always got it hooked up to the computer. So the link to that scope is in the description below, Heather's Chubby Hubby. I got it on Amazon, and I think it's right around, it's under $50. Was under $50 when I bought it. And I've had it for a year now, and it's been fine.
Yours has extra lights on it? Yeah. I've got a bunch of auxiliary lighting that I bought for in here. So that one, it has an adjustable light on it, which I didn't know till someone told me one day that it was adjustable. But I can turn the light up and down on it. And a lot of times I found, I don't know about you, Treasure Hog, but sometimes I need less light to see what I need to see on a coin rather than more light. If it's a real shiny one, you get too much light on it and it's hard to see. Yeah, Fred, my vision's just not that good. I wear glasses, but I don't doing this because this would require the reading portion of the glasses and looking through the... I've got a magnifying glass on my desk as well that's hooked on that I look through to search the big coins. So I need the scope. Hudson can see a lot of this with his naked eye. I can't. He can find 72 no FGs with his naked eye, and I can't see them. I can see them under my magnifying glass that I'm looking through at the coins, but and I can't see the DDOs. I've got to put them under the scope to be able to see if it's a DDO, and Hudson can't see the DDOs either. Naked eye. One roll left. Yeah, that was one of the things I didn't like about the pluggable either. Heather's Chubby Hubby was the bendable arm. It just wasn't my favorite. I gave it to Hudson. He's got it at his house now. We got one roll left. And Pastor Tim 1 has not done it for us. So he uses it. But this one goes, I can adjust it up and down with the knob on the side. And then change the focus. And it's a lot more user friendly. It's a little more expensive. $59.99. They went up in price. It's the same type I have. Okay, Fred. So they've gone up $10. Because I think I paid $49 for it. And it's not a brand name. I mean, it's not a brand name I recognize anyway. It's one I'm sure that's made in China. But it does everything I need, and I have not, knock on wood, had any trouble with it. And I haven't hooked up to Amazon to get any kind of money or anything if you buy one, so totally up to anyone to get what you want. I got no dog in the fight. That's it. The last coin is a beautiful 1971. I don't know if anyone wants a beautiful 1971. Increasing the demand. There have been several people that have bought that scope. I know they have. They've told me they bought it. So, boy, we didn't do very good in that box. I wish that had been better. We found in PT1 6 NIFCs. And a pretty 71. That's not very good. So, what I am going to do, I'm going to put the NIFCs in my cup. I'm going to take a drink. And finish my water. And I am going to, we got 30 people in here, so we'll do 2 giveaways tonight. I think the view is good, but yeah, I was trying to look at a rock and had to get creative. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was always doing that, and then mine wasn't staying where I wanted to, Heather's Chubby Hubby, and it just wasn't perfect for me. And this was not perfect either, but it's, I like it. Hello, Perry Moreno. Good to see you. Greg Lee. Hey, Paul, I just got back from down the street. I had to get some medication. Anyways, I pulled up in the parking space. I hopped out of my car, looked down, and there was a beautiful gold pendant. Hey, Craig Lee with the find. Nice. Very nice. with Jesus on it and 1.05 cents as well. Very good, Greg. Very good. So let me get this contest started for the giveaway. We will do 2 drawings off of this. And it's going to say Bonanza giveaway because I haven't changed it yet. And it is going to come up on the right side in blue, and it's going to say Streamlabs announcing a Bonanza giveaway or Bonanza raffle. And when it does that, right there, a Silver Bonanza raffle is started. You need to type in exclamation raffle into the chat, and that will enter you in the contest. Coinsomniacs. We are now 5/18. Boy, we are cranking past the middle of May. The year is going by. Coinsomniacs. 5/18/21. Paul figure out something to give away here. One of them will include this beautiful 1971. And you have 3 minutes to enter. There are 1 minute and 50 seconds left. So make sure you get entered. Exclamation raffle. Exclamation raffle. Make sure you get entered. What are we going to give away? I'm going to give away 2 of these. They won't fit in the envelope, but we'll give these 2 away. Here's what you're playing for. It's the 1943 Wartime Steel Cents. It's a set of the PD and S steel cents. They're in their own little holders. It's got the little story. They're from Littleton in 1994. There's a little story about the 1943 Wartime Steel Cents. We will give away 2 of those. The grand prize one will also have this beautiful 1971 in it. I've had those for a while. I've got 1 more left over there. I was giving away on the penny hunts. And I've been giving away the Paws Cabins recently. But they're in beautiful, I don't know, it doesn't say on this if they've been resurfaced or not. My inclination is that they have been. But either way, they're very nice, and you probably don't have the 1943s in that good a shape in your book. So it'll be a fun thing to win. Exclamation raffle, you have no time left. So, I'm going to show you the screen. We got 27 entries. This is for the 3 Wartime Steel Cents, 1943 PD&S, and the 1971 D, I think. Good luck. Treasure Hog with the win. Congratulations, Treasure Hog. You got a 71 that'll upgrade your book, I think. Now I'm going to pick another one. This is for another set of the Wartime Steel Cents. Good luck. The Tool Freak 1988. Congratulations, Tool Freak. I need you guys to send me an email to claim your prize. Treasure Hog, I don't need your address because I'll just put it in the box of stuff for you. Because I have a box of stuff for Treasure Hog that I forgot to take him this weekend. Bad Paul. Bad Paul. Bad Paul. Alright. Tool Freaking Treasure Hog with the wind. Sometimes you just feel it. Boom. Oh, you called it. Treasure Hog, you had a streak going at one time. You won like 5 or 6 weeks in a row, and then it'd been a dry spell for you. So congratulations to the winners. And I will get these out to you. Treasure Hog, I will get you yours when we get you the rest of your stuff. Tool Freak, I will mail you yours if you shoot me your address. Because other than my stuff that is building for my foreign subscribers, like Greg Lee, I was all caught off on shipping before that. So, robots love names that start with T. I think robots also love names that start with Jimmy Licari. I've got a bunch of Daniel Lauren. I've got a bunch of people that win quite frequently. Quite frequently. I mean, there's a lot of names I see on the board here that I have shipped to very, very recently. Very, very recently. So, Treasure Hog stopping by to say hi from Florida and check in. Vacation going great, eating lots of fresh seafood and getting lots of beach time. Wish you were here. Me too, Averkurt. Thank you for your generosity. We're going to get SpongeBob to dance one more time tonight. We didn't find any silver. We found a ton of Nifsies. Not a ton. We found a lot of Nifsies. There's Spongy. That's very generous of you, Averkurt, and it's right at the end of the stream. I hope you were able to get what you needed from Oklahoma City before you left town and you are having a great time. You need to get the Bahama Blazer. If you need the recipe back, I can send it to you. Pretty much any rum and a little simple syrup is the recipe, and I recommend a lot of rum. But you have a great time on your vacation, celebrating your wife's retirement. I'm happy for you guys. That is awesome. Hello, Randy Pulsifer, and very generous with the super chat. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you to my moderators. I appreciate you very greatly. They're the ones in blue on the right. Nicole Wenzel, thanks for helping me out with Walker Magnet's Mulligan box. We'll do better next time, Walker Magnet. We promise. We'll do better. Got an email? Okay, very good, Abercurt. Cool. So I will, thanks to all our members. All the members are in green on the right side of the screen. We appreciate you. You don't have to be a member. We appreciate our subscribers just as well, but you can become a member of Pause Per Time for as little as 99 cents a month. If you're interested, you get a green name, you get some special emojis and badges, and you get some other perks. So you can check into that if you want. Thank you very much for my super chatters tonight. I appreciate you all. Moss, thank you for trying to get us a little silver luck. And Averkurt, thank you very, very much. We appreciate you all. Thanks to all of our 1,340 plus subscribers. We're approaching that 1,350 number. At 1,500 subscribers, we're giving away gold. Paul's got it on order. We're giving away some gold at 1,500 subscribers. So we want to make that happen. To everybody, thank you. I will be back on Wednesday night, most likely, with another Coinsomniacs around the 10 o'clock hour. And we'll be opening a couple boxes. I will get this week's boxes on Wednesday, so we'll be mining those, looking for some silver. Hopefully we get some hot boxes this week. We need some silver in our boxes. So we'll see you Wednesday night when Paul has more spare time. Y'all take care, get a good night's sleep, and we will see you soon. Thanks, everybody.